Um, hey, Loa, what's going on, brother? Uh, Young lady's having an issue in her relationship. She chooses to take it to therapy. There's an issue. Take it to therapy. Nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, most people would say, no big deal. Take it to therapy. Let's go. Let's make it happen. And everything should be just fine. But what happens when you choose to take it to therapy and your partner disagrees? Your partner refuses and doesn't want to take part in any therapy. What do? Michelle Scented Candles, how are you? What do you do? Is therapy, and this is not a dissertation on therapy, it's horrible. It's not that. But is therapy the be all end all? Both, Lord, both. But is therapy the answer for every situation? Is therapy what you lean upon? Hear me out. Is therapy what you lean upon beyond even making it work between the two people who can truly make it work to begin with? Listen, it's absolutely one of the most popular things on TikTok to say. Problem, therapy. I'm not happy, therapy. I don't feel good, therapy. I'm thinking about things, therapy. I turned around, therapy. I woke up, therapy. Wait. Is therapy or a therapist higher in the hierarchy of your relationship than your partner? If your partner refuses therapy, is that a sign to just say, well, if you say no to therapy, well, clearly this must be over. Sooner or later, you should learn how to talk and work it out yourself, Charlotte. The title today is virtual dating, because I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're gonna get some fellas that come through. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that some fellas are gonna say, ooh, let's do it. But my question is, fix it yourself. I'm sorry. My other part of the topic is fix it yourself. There's something to be said about getting a professional to help you with things, but there's no professional, there's no therapist, and there's no doctor that just repairs the issue on their own without your input, without your absolute consent, without your belief, your following through with whatever it is they gave you. In other words, the doctor can prescribe you the best medication to fix whatever issue you have. But if you do not take the medication, it's all for naught, right? It really doesn't address the issue until you are on board. And by saying you are on board, even if you drag your partner in, kicking and screaming, and that person isn't receptive to therapy, you're not going to get the results you're looking for. And at the risk of being against everybody on TikTok, but I'm often there anyway, the confidence in me says, fix it yourself. Therapy is great for those that it's great for. I know I'm going to get the backlash. Evans, are you crazy? Therapy is for everyone. Wait a minute. If he is not on board, if she is not on board, therapy isn't the way to go. You need two people who are involved, who want to see it through to make it happen, whether it includes therapy or not. But the idea is, if you go to therapy, the both of you go through therapy, that means that you both made a concerted effort to fix it. So it's you that's fixing it. It's not the therapist. You have to first put some faith into the person that's going to help you. You have to put faith into the medication that the doctor's going to give you. So you have to have faith to even show up to the doctor. But if you don't trust the doctor, will you take the prescription? If you don't trust the therapist, will you take their advice? You know how we have banter back and forth on TikTok all the time? And we say, well, where's your proof? And one person does the studying and they look it up and say, I got it. Here's the proof. Da 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 da. And the response of the contrarian is, your stats are flawed. Your research is flawed. Your research is fake. You have to be on an equal playing field. You have to have an understanding on both sides that we trust what the other is doing. We want to make this thing work. I don't want to lose you. The bottom line is, it has to be a consensus across both parties. Has to be a consensus for anyone else to be able to help you. Fix it yourself. Fix it yourself. Who that information is for, it's for them. Who that is going to relate to, take it. You're saying a whole lot, Evans. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Thibodeau, Tibbs, how you doing today? Shakita, hello. I miss a lot of people who said hello. Alex, what's going on, brother? You here to find a husband? Your husband's on his way. Your husband is on its way. Absolutely. Look, I don't think that everyone is honestly, everyone's not mature enough to understand. Everybody's not going to agree. Some people are going to say, well, the therapist is just going to, he's just saying, you're going to do this. And you're going to be like, oh, I feel so much better. I love you, honey. Oh, I love you, baby. It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. Almost nothing in life works that way. Nothing. It's going to take some work on your part. And if a therapist or a professional can help, then that's great. But it starts with you. It starts with the two of you. The two of you have to be on the same page with, even if you're not on the same page in agreement, you're at least on the same page of saying, we want to make this thing work. Come hell or high water, whatever we have to do, whatever the avenue of repair that we have to go, you have to both be on board. Outside of that, you're just basically wasting some time sitting on someone's couch and you're spinning your wheels. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Yes, absolutely. All right, so that's what I got. That's what I got. Hopefully, it makes sense to the people that it's for. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into some. Yeah, are there any guys? Let me start with that. If there's any guys, tap the screen and share the live if you would. Tap the screen, share the live. If there's any guys in the chat that is interested in attempting a 15-minute virtual live date with a young lady, if I can get a male and a female. I don't know where Mr. Washington is at. I know he said he's having it was weird. We set this up and he said he has a party going on. He told me that last night. He has a party going on at the same time, so hopefully he can make it. I did text him. But then again, I don't blame him if we can't get any